took the lead. Somebody's heart.
Hello, my demons on the road, my ghouls on the move, and my creatures stalking the night. It's your host, Alves, and you're listening to the 666 Radio. Stay tuned for great tunes and all the news you need for nightly travels on the hellish roads. I'm here to keep you company, whatever you are, whatever you're doing, from driving on these dark roads to listening to the radio at home, and backed into your device for easy listening. Movement on the H442 has come to an almost standstill after the Spectral tour bus rear-ended another car, resulting in a 4-car pileup and a minor damage to the side of the motorway. Vanguls have since been making their way onto the highway in an attempt to get a look at the bandmates, resulting in a buildup of traffic. Police are attempting to resolve the issue and have escorted the Spectral bandmates out of the area to deter any more Vanguls joining in on the celebrity manhunt. The issue is said to be resolved later today, so until then, traffic control is suggesting using alternate routes if possible, or delaying your travel until after the accident is under better control. Speaking of the Spectral, their tour across all of hell, as well as some countries on the Earth realm, is said to make over 1 billion in profits, and this is only their second album, so I'm sure we can expect even bigger things and bigger profits from this band. However, with the Brides of Gloom sent to go on their tour later this week, it's expected that there will be some rivalry between the two bands. Well, as a music enthusiast myself, I can't wait to see what comes of it. Personally, I like to see the two bands come together and collab for a song, maybe make an appearance on each other's tours. It's unlikely to happen considering the Spectral's history with collabing with other artists, but hey, a demon can hope. In other news, on the top music charts this week, stay tuned because there's some new entries that have snuck their way onto the charts. At number 10, Loathe Me, Love Me by Sakchu, knocked down by Echo Echo Echo, and their latest single now at number 9, Say That Again, which is, and I know I have said it before, but it's an amazing name for a song from them. Angelic Hell by the Demon Dolls is sitting pretty at number 8, and keeping them company at number 7 is, well, who would have guessed? It's the Spectrals Floating Away from their newest album, Silent Cemetery. Number 6 is still Messy Gravestone by the Spectrals, which comes as a surprise because it was the number 1 spot for the past few weeks. It's been knocked down, but I can't tell you who yet. You'll have to keep listening to see. 5 is occupied by the Brides of Gloom song, I Don't, still keeping hold of their comfy spot halfway on the charts. Alongside it, at 4 is Hate Me, Not My Money by Trust Fund, previously known for his song Give Me Souls, that was number 1 a few decades ago. It looks like that ghoul is going to be rebranding himself to fit with the modern music standard. Now prepare yourself for this one, because this entry has just come out of the blue. It's a new song from a new artist originally from Earth, now living in a tiny apartment lost. If you know who I'm talking about, you would have guessed it by now. That's right, it's Reborn from the human-turned-demon Lila Raven. If you don't know already, a little about the artist Lila Raven. She was escorted down here by a demon, gave her soul to him in order to join him permanently in hell, and now she's coming at the charts in hope of pursuing the dream she couldn't on Earth. And well, if that isn't an epic story for an artist, then I don't know what it is. Now, as you know, the bands Brides of Gloom and the Spectral have been butting heads, fighting for that number 1 spot on the chart since both of the bands released new albums. Let me tell you now, we have a clear winner this week, as only one of them had made it into the top 3. One of them had been knocked out by an oldie but a goodie. At number 2, for the first time in over 100 years, it's Bloodbag Babe by the Bloodsucker herself, Emery. And wow, I must say it was a shock to see her make a return to the top, especially since her return album won't be coming out for another 3 months. Although, it does make some sense as people just cannot wait to listen to what music she has to release. It's been a little over 100 years since her last album, and now fangirls are eagerly waiting for her return. At number 1, we have... That's right, it's Divorce Papers by the Brides of Gloom, from their new album, The Honeymoon. Oh boy, this song is being listened to all over the layers of hell, and it deserves to be. The band itself is made up of several monsters, varying in age and species, but all come together to make music after being told they would never make it on their own, or to be heard from the girl group in an exclusive interview with your favorite host, just before they go on tour next Monday at 8:30 a.m. But don't worry if you miss it. I'll be posting it to YouTube afterwards. Let me tell you, with this new album from the Brides of Gloom, it's a song you want to be listening to. Don't miss out just because it's popular. In fact, let me put it on for you, along with the other songs that have made it onto the top 10 list this week. You've been listening to Alvaar on Radio 666, and now we are going to listen to Divorce Papers by the Brides of Gloom.